Good morning, Woodmont Youth. I wanted to check in with you all. I hope everybody's had a great week. I hope that you found some time to get outside and enjoy some of the sunshine. It certainly is feels like spring is upon us. I wanted to share a passage with you all that may be applicable at this time for you all. It's certainly been something that I've called upon over the years to help get through tough times and anxious times, and I think that's kind of where we are right now with the coronavirus. And so I wanted to read from you all Matthew chapter 6 and starting at verse 25. Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body and what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? Look at the birds in the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? And it goes on to say, verse 33, first seek his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things shall be given to you as well. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. And I wanted to share that because I know that in these times it may be something that's weighing on you. You may be worried, you may be concerned, you may be anxious, you may be worried about a relative or a friend or a teacher or somebody that you know that may be feeling sick, or somebody that's been infected. And it's okay to worry about them and care for them, but you really have to take time, and as long as you're careful in what you're doing and how you're living your life right now, we're going to get through this, and God will provide for each and every one of us. So we do need to listen to the advice of our teachers and our schools and our elected leaders, and make sure that we follow the rules right now and keep ourselves careful. But if we're doing those things, then we really don't have anything to worry about that we cannot overcome together. And so I know in these times, I think it would be good to try and find a way to keep your mind off of this. And some of the things that I've been able to do are to pray about it. I've got a grandfather who's 98 who is in a nursing home, and we can't see him, and we're having trouble even getting in touch with him because he's harder of hearing. So I certainly pray about it. I certainly pray for my folks, my family, and my friends. And so praying about it is something that you all can do now while you're at home and you can't be out there with your friends. Call on your friends, and everybody has FaceTime or Skype, Google Hangouts, or whatever the newest thing is. But find a way to reach out to a friend and talk with them over the phone, and not just lock yourself down in a room and play video games, or isolate yourself. Reach out to your friends and your classmates. Maybe call somebody that you haven't talked to in a little while, and reconnect, and just ask your friends and classmates how they're feeling and what they're doing to pass the time. Practice a skill. You're at home, and maybe you're homeschooling, and you're doing your homework, but you have extra time on your hands, and you might call yourself bored. Well, try something new. Go practice something. When I was a kid, I was bored one day, and I went outside, and I had 3 tennis balls, and I said, I'm not going to go back inside until I learn how to juggle. And it sounds silly, but it took all afternoon, but at the end of the day, I can juggle. And I have a 3-year-old, and he laughs hysterically when I juggle. He thinks it is the funniest thing. And so go practice a skill, go learn something new, find something that you don't think you can do, and just say, I'm going to buckle down and practice this until I get it, and whatever that may be. Also, go surprise your parents. Your parents are also worried. They're locking down in place. They're working from home. Many of them are probably not allowed to go to work, but it can be stressful for them, and I know they're also worried about you. So do something nice for them. Go cook dinner. Go do chores that you're not asked to do. Go pick something up, and take care of your parents too, and just look at the surprise and the smile on their face as you do something nice for them. So take a minute and go surprise your parents, and make things a little bit easier on them too, because as much as you all may be worried or bored, they're probably a little bit worried too. Maybe learn to cook. Maybe you can help with dinner one night, and take some of the worry and the stress off your folks. But generally, I think as long as we're careful, the Bible tells us, do not worry. We will get through this. Keep yourselves occupied, and keep your heads up, follow the rules, stay indoors, wash your hands, all the good things. But at the end of the day, we're not going to add a single hour to our life if we worry about it. God will get us through it. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.